This is the Hello World Podcast. What's tough with this PUSO philosophy for people who want to, work with you and be mentored by you on this one? What's a first warning or first reminder or piece of advice? It's not all. I'm sure it's not all easy.
Yeah. No, my experience with actual experience working with organizations is health, because executives, they don't really pay attention. They don't pay too much attention to their health, really their ability. That's why we have a program, the Corporate Athlete, where we work on managing your energy and making sure that you train or you approach your work like an athlete. Kasi ang athletes, pag nag-train kami, we have periods of high optimization, and then we have periods of recovery. So that there's a oscillation. That's how we get to top performance. How we prepare to be at our peak pag competition. Sa trabaho kasi, athletes, they work, they practice, or they prepare, they train 70% of the time, 80%, and they compete maybe 20% of the time. Executives, baliktad, di ba? Executives are competing 80-90% of the time and only train 10-15% of the time. So they forget that they're masyadong linear, and that's what leads to the burnout. If you're constantly linear, yung anxiety and stress sa'yo, that leads to a lot of problems later on. So you have to understand that you have to recover, that you have to rest, you have to build all of these things into your regular routine. So we find that that's really the most important thing, is to let executives understand. I think that's going to be one of the offshoots of this pandemic. People are now realizing really the value of health, diba? So I think that's very, very important. And the better in shape you are, the higher your fitness level, the sharper your mental acuity you will be, the better you're going to have. Diba? Minsan you feel like you're so irritable, di ka maka-focus, di ka maka-concentrate. Chances are, anong oras ka natulog, ilang araw ka na, anong kinain mo, nakapag-workout ka ba? Have you been? So there's always a physical cost. There's almost always a physical cost to all of your work problems. So that's the tough part, to make people realize that they have to know their numbers. They know their numbers of their business. Alam nila lahat yan. All of the ratios and factors, the sales levels and figures. We all know that about our business. But do we all know our health numbers? That's very important. And the second part of that is that health also is about organizational health. Kasi wala naman tayong nakatrabahong bobong organization, di ba? Every organization we work with are very smart, intelligent executives. Yes. But then, smart doesn't equate to healthy. Di ba? So it's not about the intelligence of organizations, but it's their organizational health. So that's the more difficult part na nakikita ko. And it's so fundamental to things. So pag inayos mo yung piece na yan, everything is easier. A lot of those things are getting better. But other than that, that's the issue we're facing.
What I like about the framework is that this one is here, it's at the center. A lot of other leadership frameworks take it for granted. But here you place it at the center, the beating heart talaga. And then your reference pa.
Tama yung sabi mo, we have a tendency to take our health for granted. Tama ka nun yan.
Kaya nag-glorify pa nga yung mga business leaders who are really workaholic. I'm actually included in that, no?
Yeah. Tayo. Our di ba?
This is Louis Banta of LJMB. Thank you for watching my video. To watch more videos like this, click subscribe and hit the bell icon below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and share it to others.